One of the videos that came out of practice that went a little bit viral, Cam Jordan, was Jameis Winston with techno dancing. Where were you when he was doing something like that? Where were you?
I was probably beating the banks. I was just pumping myself. Jameis just happened to be hip thrusting. I mean, but that's what happens. He married, he got kids. When you get to Vegas, sometimes you got to do a little hip hop.
Okay, and that's definitely something you never saw from Breeze, right? At any point over the last 15 years?
I'm sure it was. Drew just stays in box if it was. He stays in his shoulder with two-step. James not afraid to get out there.
Oh, man. Walk me through this process here with the quarterbacks and what you're seeing. You're the one practicing against them. Walk me through what you're seeing from the two guys competing for that treasured spot to succeed Drew Brees as starting quarterback of the New Orleans Saints that you can share with me, Cam.
I mean, what you got in Taysom. He's a guy who's going to, take off when he can and really stretch his field with his feet. He looks like he's growing from last year to this first preseason game, and at the same time, you also know what you're getting from Jameis. I mean, you've got a guy who wants to go deep, and he's not shy about it. He likes taking shots. He's that daring quarterback, and I think that stretches the defense. As to who's going to start, I still don't know. You still don't know. We still don't know. Sean still doesn't know. At this point, if Sean doesn't know, how am I supposed to know? But I do know that, these two quarterbacks we can definitely win with. We've proven we can win with Taysom at a 75% win clip out of a four-game stretch. Taysom does nothing but show his growth, his speed, and, his mental processing has gotten faster from last year to this year. You talk about Jameis and what he was able to do over at Tampa, the yards he was allowed to amass, and then you sit him behind Drew Brees for a year. And actually, we saw this past game from the Ravens. He looked damn good. So I don't know, when it comes down to who's starting quarterback, I know we can focus on what we can control, and that's our defense. And I think our defense, for the better part of the game, has shown where we have taken our talents and how we've elevated and how we're able to elevate our play from the linebackers to the DBs, and, of course, we've got our guys up front.
No, and I totally know, and I would never suspect or expect you to, or put you in a position, quite frankly, about choosing or telling me about, what you're hearing from the coach, because I'm sure he's keeping things close to the vest, and as you point out, doesn't know. But what I am curious about is something that has to be new to you, certainly in New Orleans. And that is watching a quarterback competition and being obviously your play and that of the defense can make an effect on this decision based on what's going on in practice and how you go about that and what you guys talk about and how that is to experience what I'm sure is new for you and what you can share about that, Cameron.
Yeah, honestly, prior to his last 2 years, had you said, hey, Drew retires, what's going to happen? I'm going to hit you with the I don't know. Because of the last 2 years when it happened, where we saw Teddy Bridgewater come in for a 5-game stretch and we went 5-0. And we saw Taysom come in last year for a 4-game stretch and we went 3-1. But we're at the utmost confidence that it has to be on the defense. We stress between each other what we have to do as a defense. So it's not that we don't know what's going to happen. We do know what's going to happen. We know that there can be a championship-winning defense. We look at when Denver won their Super Bowl, it's not like they were Peyton Manning heavy reliance. They were, DeMarcus Williams, Von Miller. It was the entire defense that they had back there that really won the championship. Defense wins championships, and that's what we hold our hat to. That's what we're trying to create as a regular standard.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.